And we're back. So I believe you all were getting ready to set your postal trap for the night.
Yes.
Before we get out. We already set the sticky situation, but can you describe like what boxes you're using? What if you're using stamps? If you're not using stamps? If you're making your own stamps, letters?
We are using any available stamps in the postal office, which we presume exist. I think we should use a fountain and a docks one, and then a mix of other ones as well.
There are
I
also
think
like
we should have-
flowers. There's ones with like just like a sun, like nature, and then
Yeah, I think we should do ones that are of things in the town so that we can keep it within the town walls.
And then I think we should use a mix of boxes and letters.
Yes.
Did we leave, by the way, did we leave the I thought of one more thing I wanted to say to the people from the adventurers from the league, but if we've left them, then don't worry about it.
I figured you had left since you had already like gone.
No problem.
Back. But they might still be
If you want to go talk to them while we set up, that's fine with me.
Sure, actually, I was going to go off on her own, and if she can, corner them for a second.
Corner them.
Hey,
they're still just like chilling.
Corner them in a circular fountain.
Sorry to bother you one more time, but I am wondering, have you you travel around this area a lot?
Yeah.
In the past 6 months, have you seen anybody that is dressed like me? He is a man about 2 inches shorter.
I don't think so. I mean, we stay inside a circle and then fight things. We don't usually go that deep into the cities and whatnot, but
He would be traveling on the roads, most likely. All right.
Sorry.
If you haven't seen anything, thank you very much. Appreciate it. That is all.
Of course.
All right. She's gonna head back.
Sorry. Hold on. Okay, so you're putting tar on all of the things?
Yep.
Not everything that's in the cubbies, just the things we are putting in the cubbies. And I don't think we're going to put like, a ton of them in.
The cubbies seem relatively barren, one, because it's been happening for a bit, and so people know not to like use them right now because they won't work. The things that are there are the higher shelves.
By the way, can I roll my planned roll for this?
I thought you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, sure you can.
Awesome. I should have done it earlier, but I didn't, when we were actually making the plan, but
it's fine. We haven't like gone past it yet, so.
Right.
Remind me again how that works, since we got it wrong the first time.
So it's kind of like a divination wizard, where at the beginning of a day, a divination wizard rolls a bunch of dice, and then they get to keep those dice and replace any other roll that happens to that day with one of their rolls that they did. This is like that, but a lot weaker. I roll any number of dice equal to my intelligence modifier, but I only get to keep one. And then with any interaction involving our plan specifically, I can replace that roll with whatever roll I chose.
Okay.
And I got a 17, so we can use the 17 whenever we like.
All right. So you've set everything up. You have everything properly postal stamped. You see that Antonio is like already like gone off to bed. Imagine he probably forgot you were there because he's just so stressed.
All right, we're going to need to hide. I will probably be less good at keeping watch. I can't see very far, especially not in the dark, and this should be in the dark.
You need glasses.
Well,
you keep talking like you can't see well. So you need to get glasses.
No, why would I need glasses? Things just get blurry the farther away they are.
Can't see far away.
That's normal.
And normally people get glasses for that.
Yeah, I can see things like pretty good in the dark.
Have you never encountered somebody who wears
from far
glasses?
away.
Okay, so I don't know what I thought. I guess I just never thought about it. I mean, I can see distances. It's just things get blurry if they're like, a couple feet.
Yes. Glasses would help with that.
Weren't you a soldier?
Guess I never thought
I
about
guess
that.
you were probably like.
Did they not, like, test your vision when you enlisted? Or whatever the process
Why would
was?
they do that?
They did that?
No,
Why did they not do that?
I don't know. I'm not an archer.
Good thing. You would suck.
I guess I never thought. Um, is there like, for any reason, would there be a set of glasses or something nearby for?
Hold on. No.
All right, and
Uh,
even if there were,
building
there's
no
no
cultural
guarantee.
one. I was like, what are the chances that there are just glasses in here? Natural one. Okay.
There's
A
no
shipment of
glasses in
glasses.
this entire town, and this is the town of perfect vision.
They're down to perfect vision.
And even if that was true,
Antonio had glasses on, but they're not in
Okay.
here.
and there's no guarantee that it's for nearsighted people, like Io clearly is.
I have advantage on perception checks right here.
Yeah.
We'll just
That's
have
why
to
you're better at
Um,
investigation.
It's like
Perception
really,
is normally -3, but if she puts it really close, it's actually just like a normal, like,
a
0.
straight perception.
It's just a normal roll.
It's like old people who have to like get things very close to their face and they're like,
My dad is convinced that when he does this, he can see better.
that's like your mom covering her eyes and she's like, I can hear better this way. I can concentrate better.
Anyway.
Right.
We'll tackle this vision problem at another time, but if you're honestly expecting all of us to fight monsters together, I would feel much better if I knew your vision wasn't going to be a problem.
My vision is fine. This has never been a problem before.
Really? Because you've said numerous times, I can't see well, and that's been kind of a
I
red
am a
flag.
human. My eyes are not as good as an elf's or a cat's.
That doesn't mean that that's normal. Like, I mean, having issues with vision is normal. It is accepted. You can just get some glasses. You can just get some help.
People like me don't need glasses. Glasses are for like your book nerds and your wizards.
You seriously did not just... Okay.
Name
Well-
one time you have seen a soldier wearing glasses.
I've seen quite a few people wear glasses that fight, actually, because
to be fair,
seeing helps you kill people.
To be fair though, she does kind of make a good point. If she had glasses, what if they like broke in the middle of a fight? You know, glass in your eyes and stuff.
There's ways you can
They
have,
wouldn't fit on my helmet either.
like, goggles that could help. There's things that can be done, or at least magic that can make
Look,
your
there
eyes
is
better.
there is
But we
no
live
way
in a
that
world
I'm
where
going to wear
magic
glass.
literally
I'm going to go
exists, and you're
wear
telling
some
me
nerd goggles when I'm fighting.
Out of all of the hills you were going to die on, this was not the one I was expecting.
Hello, wisdom, baby.
Okay, let's just... I can keep my eyes peeled, because I can see very well, regardless of my race.
So, are you bunkering down for the night?
I suppose, yeah, Zephyr can hide better than me, but I can... I'll just, like, sit behind, like, the front desk, I guess, and, like, watch.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna lay back there, and I was going to. She's properly prepped. She's gonna take a little.
Sure thing.
You're gonna take a nap?
Cat nap.
No, Zephyr's a cat. You're a human.
Okay. So, Nora, you can make a perception check.
I
I'm
also,
gonna use my big
I also
dice.
planned to like hide and watch. By the way,
Yeah, for sure.
Dirty 20.
30-20. Yeah, you hear the whistling sounds of you and all of the things that remind you of home adjacent.
Home with an
Um,
address.
you're keeping watch, and nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
What's
You're
that
just-
place
I-
for?
You're watching a box. Is basically how
That-
you spend a couple hours.
There is one problem with you rolling on D&D Beyond. Sometimes I see rolls and get very excited, and then you just like look away casually because they're not technically relevant, or like that you haven't said them out loud yet, and I'm like, I don't know. That's all.
I rolled the stealth check just in general. I assume that even if he's like not necessarily, if he's like sleeping now, probably still like hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
But
All right, so yeah, a couple hours pass. Very uneventful.
Ugh.
see that 0 on the history check earlier, Ryan?
I didn't see that.
I saw that.
That was when I got up and left.
Oh, we should probably take turns so some of us could sleep a little bit. I'm just gonna kick Io awake.
I was useless.
I don't give a fuck. I want to
Like,
sleep.
all right,
bitch.
Io wakes up. He goes, all right, I'm going to keep watch, I suppose.
Have Zephyr help you or something. I just really need to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Make a perception check.
Right.
With
Uh-huh.
help from Zephyr?
I could
Question
just
mark?
not sleep very much, so like it's fine. You don't like have to
But then we'll be
literally
exhausted and like we have to fight something. Like that's just.
He might. I don't know.
just sleep later.
Not a natural, just a one.
Well, it seems that you're, trying to keep watch on everything, but
She's nearsighted. She's nearsighted, and it's pitch black in here, and she has no dark vision. It's just like
It's not. There's
Actually,
windows.
there are plenty of sounds and creaks and house noises and sea noises, but and there are there's a faint glow of lantern light from outside, but it's really not that much. So it is very dark.
Did Zephyr ever make a perception check?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I made one earlier, but I don't think it's relevant, so I'll make another one. Quite
every time I see the little blip, I get excited.
It's 15.
15?
15.
Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not.
D&D
I will not
Beyond
sneeze.
is rather slow.
Okay. So sniffy. Alright, so you hear the faint sound of.
I also have dark vision, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying.
You hear the faint sound of some kind of scratching. Shuffling, as it were.
I'm gonna not act on that yet.
Okay.
Just wait. Can I see the cubbies?
Where did you hide?
I don't know. I just meant to hide like in the room where I could see them. I didn't really describe it, but
What's the deal with the roof?
if I'm
You
gonna
hide up
be
there?
awake at this point, like, can I have
Just like in the ceiling,
can I
like
have like beforehand chosen a place to hide and found a place?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to see the cubbies. If you're hiding like behind a counter, then no, you wouldn't see them because you'd be behind the counter.
I think Nora and Io are behind the counter. So
yeah, because we can't
I
hide
don't
as
like
well. And I was.
Are there? Is this like a small room? I'd assume. Not a lot of options.
It's like a small room that leads into another small room. Like you can see the cubby area through the opening with the counter and stuff. You can literally just be like on top of some kind of bookcase.
Sure, that's fine. I could be like
Perch.
Astrid in Skyrim, just like chilling up there, just staring down, like claws in the wall, just staring.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, that's fine. That's a fun image. I see like a little gnome man walk in, and I'm just like, "What are you doing?" And they just see me like just above them.
but I want to imagine it's a garden gnome. Not like a gnome.
No, we old Juliet.
That's great.
Anyway. Oh yeah, so in that case, you still hear scratching, but you see kind of like a flickering shadow from outside.
Hmm. I'm still gonna chill. I will
Okay.
wait until there is a flickering shadow on the inside. If such a thing exists.
I don't think any of us are doing anything. I think
I mean,
the
Nora and I
situation
are
will just
technically, I think,
progress.
if we're doing watches because we don't want to get points of exhaustion for staying up all night, then
Yeah, I mean, I just want to
Then
make sure you didn't want to do anything else. Do you remember how the room is set up? Like, do I need to re-describe it?
isn't it like
I
the
have an
door,
image, but that
the
doesn't mean it's true.
cubbies, the desk?
Yeah, but I said that the cubbies are like built into the outside. So people can, from the outside,
We didn't know that.
that's why I was like describing it. I'm like, okay.
Um,
They're like slits in the wall. So like people can go in and out.
in that
Gotcha.
case,
That's
Oh.
very
In my
different.
mind, your trap is still there. It's just no one is coming inside.
and we adjust
people-
one fact.
Well, at that point, would anyone even come inside? Are we just hiding in a locked building
I don't think
while
they
someone
would.
is
They
outside
wouldn't.
stealing
Mm-mm.
things from... This entire
Alright, so
plan is
maybe-
backwards at this point.
We didn't. What if we
'cause-
just like retcon that a little bit and say like maybe Io and Nora are still inside covering that base, and maybe
If there's like a
Zephyr is
inside-
outside.
Yeah, and Zephyr's
Yeah,
outside.
hiding on a roof or something?
Because at that point, I feel like literally everything we've done should have been outside, not inside.
Yeah,
no reason-
definitely.
Your plan still absolutely works because you can
The
see
trap does, yeah.
it. Yeah.
Did you put the trap
But I
outside?
think we put it either way. It's on
Oh,
the
it's like
packages.
on a package. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, your plan still works, which is why I didn't like think to re-describe the cubbies to you earlier.
Is there any chance we could still have Zephyr outside though? I think it'd be.
That's totally fine.
he-
There was confusion.
Plus, then it might be
Keeping watch on
easier
an empty
to,
room.
Like, find a place to hide too. Like if it's
Yeah.
outside, is it like in an alley or is it just like outside in like a relatively open area?
Well, if you recall, the Pernecki Post is kind of like catty-cornered to tucked in. So like there are some buildings adjacent to it that could create a pseudo alley, but it's not like dark.
Did they have any barrels? I want to hide.
Yeah.
In a, I wanna
Carrot
hide-
barrel,
I wanna hide
perhaps?
in a barrel.
Carrot barrels?
Right.
Throwback.
You do, in fact, you find one of those barrels with the little like
Perfect.
with the little, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just
like
with
the
a
little
hole, just
hole
with
in
a
it.
hole in the side for
Yeah.
not much of any reason, just there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Could have been not at.
Absolutely perfect.
So yeah, if we're using your same perception roll, you still hear scratching. You still hear shadow. Not hear a shadow. Oh my god.
Oh, this was like,
Listen. See a shadow as the figure seems relatively fast.
Mm. Is it like... Has it like come and gone already? Or do I just see it like scuffling around over there?
You just kind of see it scuffling around.
I'm just gonna stare at the cubbies.
Alright. You do that. You see
All night.
you see a small figure, like, kind of step into the, like, squishy thing that seems to be on the ground. It just kind of lifts up its foot, picks up the package.
I am
walks off.
out of that barrel immediately.
It doesn't seem to have worked.
He got out of the barrel though.
I am.
Got out of the barrel.
I'm. The second I see it like reaching for package, I'm like, I got him. I'm like flying out of that barrel. I'm like falling over on the ground. I'm like on all fours, just coming at him.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
You see this small, like, horned figure just drop the box and just, like, go up against the wall.
Oh, perfect. I guess like run up to it and then just like I'm just gonna like slowly reach over like around it towards the wall and just like bang on the wall where the cubbies are a little bit. And then just be like,
It's just gonna reach for the package.
Nora rushes out.
hey,
It's just holding the package and slowly moving.
how's it going?
Nora
You
wakes
doing-
up.
And runs.
Oh wait,
Actually,
What?
where's Io and Nora?
You can rush outside if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, we were. Yeah,
Yeah. So you see
as
this
soon as we
thing
hit the
flying past you.
flying past.
Not flying, but like running fast. Like holding a package.
Io's gonna grab, just like stick her arm in one of the cubbies and grab as much of the like goo as she can,
Mhm.
and then just start sprinting towards the little creature.
How far away is the creature from me?
I think now. Let me look something up actually. I think now it's probably like 25 feet from you. It's very fast.
Can I use my thorn whip to pull it to me without
can
doing lethal
try.
damage? I'm gonna try to hit it. Nice. 17.
That absolutely hits. Your whip goes around vines and all, and it just kind of like throws the package up in the air and just kind of lies on its back, like.
I'm just gonna like start pulling it closer to me.
Yeah, as you
Io's
see,
going to.
very cool. Here we go again, I suppose.
Serious?
Sorry about that. I
Hey.
need to make sure that we can keep up with you.
Hang on. Discord completely froze. Ryan said,
Mhm.
Io goes, and that was it.
Oh, Io just slapped a bunch of the tar mixture onto the little creature to make sure that it's trackable.
That's rude.
And Nora was like, that's a little much. That was a little rude.
as Nora is dragging this individual closer to the lantern light of the front of the post office, you see a very, very small, like maybe 3 foot tall, lizard adjacent thing. I think you would recognize this as a small red kobold.
I knew it! I called it! I knew it was a kobold.
He just kind of looks at you like, "What? Why?"
Hey, what's your deal? What are you doing?
Hi. Why are you taking the packages?
I'm not taking them. They have pictures on them.
Yeah, but you-
Yes.
What are you doing with them?
Well, they have pictures on them, so that's where they're supposed to go.
That's not how it works.
How do you know how it works?
Because I actually talked to the guy who put the stamps on them.
Well, actually, the people that put the stamps on them are us.
These ones. The man who owns the post office. Have you talked to him?
No, I saw his note and I just kind of picked it up. It seems like people needed some help, so.
Well, yes. Help is needed, but I think that you may have actually caused a little bit of trouble, my friend.
Aw.
But don't worry. Clearly this was a misunderstanding. I am sure we can talk to Antonio, work something out.
And then you can even get paid for it.
You
I
can.
really need a job. I really need food. My last employer left.
I
Who was
you
your last
really
employer?
should have asked Antonio before you started working.
I used to be with a bunch of my friends in the forest farther north. And we're happily serving a little, not little, but our dragon, our green dragon friend up there. But then he left. We didn't have any food. So he used to tell us like what things looked like to go get them, and then he'd give us food. So I thought maybe that's how people send stuff here. They put stuff on a picture and they're like, that's where it's supposed to go.
What is your dragon's name?
I don't think we ever got to that.
More importantly, what is your name?
My name? Oh,
Mhm.
my name is Squirt.
Squirt.
Right,
That
Squirt. Can you
is-
read?
Delightful.
I don't know.
Oh,
These words on the front of the envelope. Do you know what they say?
Nope.
Right, that might be a problem. This tells you where it goes, actually.
Wait, can you teach? I feel like they're gonna be mad at me for like messing things up. So, would you help me?
Squib,
Really,
we would love to help you. I would love to help you. Here's the thing.
Oh, yay!
We're going to have to wait until morning because Antonio is sleeping.
But then people get all mad. And
Why would
like
people get
point
mad?
stuff at me.
Oh. Well, we have pointy things of our own, as you can see, and I point to Io's weapons and
You're like ducked behind the package on the ground.
in my whip. We're not going to hurt you. We can help protect you from the people who want to point pointy things at you. Okay?
Yay.
But you're going to have to either come back in the morning or stay in the post office and wait for Antonio in the morning and we can talk this through with him, but he's going to be angry at first.
But you'll help me find a purpose so I can eat and feel fulfilled.
Io looks like she wants to say something, so we're gonna pause talking for a second.
yes, we can make sure we can do that. In fact, then she's going to pull out like a day's ration and hand it to Squirt. And also, perhaps, we don't tell him that Squirt did it. Perhaps Squirt caught a somebody else and scared them away before we could get to it.
Oh. Look, usually I'm all for a good lie, but
Not very
in this
convincing.
case, I think Antonio is going to have a bit more of a kindness towards someone who had good intentions and made some mistakes and is willing to learn from them, rather than someone randomly scaring away something else of a similar height and build as the thing clearly taking the packages.
We didn't know of anything taking the packages, but okay. Whatever you think.
I feel like I would better be able to defend as an innocent, cute-looking creature that is just looking for money and food and wants to deliver things to people.
Alright, I think I can sell this actually.
I mean, it's hard to say no. Look at the cute little face.
No, I've got it. I actually, we can get you a job.
Okay. I guess I'll just like stay here in the corner. Hopefully
No,
you
you
won't
can
send me.
stay with us. We will, take you inside, perhaps?
What time of night is it?
It is like almost sunrise at this point because you went through 3 watches.
Right, before we do that, I think, we should really quick, take you over to the fountain and clean you off. And we're going to have to go very quick. Do you mind if I pick you up?
Sure.
I was going to pick him up and just like bolt to the fountain because they don't have time, and just like basically just dunk him in and get rid of the water, get rid of the and just like get rid of all the grease and stuff.
You
All right,
just
sorry
see
about
this
that.
tiny kobold just like doing a little like whole like facial cleanse routine in the fountain.
Is the whole fountain like just like black now?
Not necessarily. You actually see that as the like tar and whatever the heck you put in that mixture goes into the water, it starts to clear up.
Oh, that is very convenient. All right, call it a baptism, and then she's going to run it back.
Oh, okay. So we're good.
Yeah, we're great.
You're not mad about me having a dragon friend. Some people seem mad about that.
We all have old friends. I mean, you see what we look like. We're a mess. So
Okay.
Are
I
you a
definitely
dragon?
don't have a lot of room to judge.
No,
so.
I meant like that. I was like buddies with the dragon before.
I know, but are you a dragon?
I don't think so.
How many people have you eaten?
I don't know. Well, when I used to get food, it would already be like mashed up. So I don't
How
really
many
know.
people have you killed?
I don't think any.
Then we have no problems.
To be entirely honest, if you had killed people, I don't know if I would have much problems either. But I mean, I just got
Yeah,
probably
Nora
the right
kills
idea.
people all the time, so I don't really. I'm kind of already over that.
It's a living.
Actually, I don't know if Nora kills that many people. I know Io does.
It depends. Kind of just depends on my mood, you know.
That's
Well, there you
scary.
go. So, even if you killed
See,
people for like
anything is
survival, then I would
okay
have
as
been
long
fine
as
with
it
that because Nora
is
apparently
legal.
just does it just cuts.
Yeah. Well, not really just cause. Like, there's usually a reason. It's maybe not always a good reason. I will admit that much. Unimportant. Ryan left.
Indeed.
Oh.
Unimportant, regardless. Sorry. We will get this sorted out with Antonio. He will probably be very upset, like I said. So just be prepared. Know that I will try to make amends.
I don't know. They seem
He
like
will
a pretty
not.
reasonable guy to me. If anything, I think
Yeah.
he'll just be like, "Yay,
He's very
problem
nice.
solved."
Well, maybe I could. You said I put stuff in the wrong place. Well, would he be less mad if I put it back?
Well, unfortunately, some of the stuff that you put, got wet and ruined. So you couldn't really put it back. However, I think that you could still make it up to him by learning and fixing your mistakes in the future.
Okay.
Did you take anything else tonight besides the stuff we saw?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I don't really think there's much, unless of course there's places that have dry things, then maybe those would be good to bring back, but...
There are. I could go to those.
Okay.
You want to go right now? Okay.
Yeah, well, we should bring them back before he wakes up, and then he'll be happy, because you'll have the things back, of course.
He actually walks over to. Sorry, I was like, am I gonna sneeze? Am I gonna cough? I don't know. He actually walks you to one of the sides of the tucked in where there seems to be some kind of like outdoor patio situation, hot spring thing going on. And there's a large flower bed, and he starts picking up like 3, 4 packages, brings them
I'll
over.
start carrying some
that
stuff.
the stamps on those are of flowers. I think these are all.
All right, well, let us take them back and talk to Antonio.
Cool. All right, so you just wait around till sunrise, or at least until Antonio gets up. He's a postman, so you can imagine he gets up pretty early. About that time comes, unless you want to do anything.
I'll just sit there. I can just sit there with Scorp and be like, okay, so me and my friends will do most of the talking. You can introduce yourself. You can just.
I don't know a lot of words.
That's okay. Just say, hi, I'm Scorp. I would like to work for you. After we explain everything that happened.
I still have that. He kind of like wrestles through this like little bag that he has, and pulls out a very, very crinkled note. That is the like, we're hiring.
Perfect. Show him that you have that, because he has been wondering where that went to, but he's not upset that that is gone, I think. Yes. So, we will do most of the talking. When we want you to talk, I will make sure to let you know. But that way we can sort of calm him down before he gets too worked up.
Okay. And about this moment, you hear the creaking of the upstairs as you imagine Antonio is awake, coming down. Eventually, you see him in his round glasses, bushy mustache, halfling glory descend down the stairs. He looks at all of you, smiles, then does a double take at Swerve and drops the cup that he was holding. What?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Squep. Squep, say hello. Squep here saw your wanted ad for
People
help.
pop a thing.
Yes. And did not understand that he needed to come talk to you in order to apply for the position. Started taking matters into his own hands and did not understand that the packages went to specific people and places and was simply taking them to images on the stamps. So,
You see Antonio just kind of looking around. He's like, is this some kind of joke?
no. This is serious. We found, well, Zephyr specifically, Ryan left again. Zephyr specifically found him last night. We chased him down and we talked to him, and he was interested in being employed, but
Do you know how many problems the neighboring cities have been having with kobolds lately? That's why they got someone to get rid of that dragon, so they wouldn't be around here anymore. And now you're bringing one directly in?
he's very nice.
Not really bringing it in, to be fair. He was already here. We're just
Whatever.
making you aware of it.
Would it really hurt to have him just help out around?
I think it would certainly hurt my reputation. It's already took a beating from not knowing where the packages went. He just kind of points at Scorpion. Scorpion's like,
Well, we've at least solved that package problem. If you aren't interested in Square working here, that is totally fine. It's your business and your prerogative. But he is interested in being employed and learning how to deliver packages for you.
make a persuasion check.
Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Come on. Persuasion 21.
Well, 21. Right. But give me one good reason why I think this individual, I guess, would even be able to work here.
Has anybody else applied for the job?
He's very fast.
Sorry, you came here and you asked us to solve a problem. Your problems, you don't have employees, and something keeps happening to your packages. Not only have we solved the problem with your packages, with a guarantee that it will never happen again, but we have also gotten you an employee. Are you going to pass up this blessing? You won't get another like it.
Just worked hard to build a reputation in this place, and you know what? Fine. Does he know how to read? He's just kind of looking at Squirt.
No, some things are fixer-uppers. I can't see very far, but
Eyesight is shit. But
Right.
that didn't stop her from becoming a soldier, clearly. But Scorpio may not be able to read very well at all. But
He just pushes up his glasses. He's like,
consider it in the job training.
I was a teacher once, so I guess I'm doing this again. Never imagined it'd be under these circumstances. But he just kind of like,
Already speaks common. Better than me when I came to this country.
it's true. You know what work was it? I guess we'll try out. Don't test me. And Scorp's just kind of like, and he turns to you and he's like, thanks everyone. Oh wait, I think the other packages that I gave you, I think they're supposed to go somewhere else. And then Antonio's just kind of looking at them and sorting them like, oh, this is supposed to go to the tavern, this is supposed to go to trifles, etc. Right, so we got that all figured out. I suppose you're looking for payment now.
Payment would be nice.
Also, just an idea. Squirt works very well with images and memorization that way. Perhaps you could create some more simple signal, like a shape or something that is associated with each building in the nearby area. That would be a common place for delivery.
He kind of gives you like a annoyed look at first, but then sees Swarp out of the corner of his eye and like feels kind of bad. It's like,
Mm.
you know, maybe we could. I don't see why not. Maybe it could help some
Honest-
others too. All right, Swarp. It's time to get you reading. Just a little. We'll start with pictures for now. Then he just kind of like feels around his pockets. He's like looking over the counter, picks up a bag. I think right now I can do 20 gold.
You know what? Since you gave my little friend Squirp here a job, I think we can settle with 20.
All right, I don't have much more, and I need to eat. So
If he gives you any trouble, there's not really a way to contact us reliably, but who knows? Maybe we'll pass back through Wayfield, and if he isn't working, I don't know, maybe I'll take him with me. I
of
like having
course,
friends.
you're welcome to. Actually, and he leaves for a second to like get something from the back. And Squirp looks at all of you like in just absolute gratitude and joy. This little like 3 foot tall cobalt eyes. I hope I see you guys again. This is fun. Oh, wait.
Stay out of trouble.
I do have something. Yeah, he pulls out another letter. I forgot about this one. I was like running and it fell out of my bag, so like I just kind of like stuffed it and I forgot about it. It wasn't in the bag, so here you go. He just hands it to one of you.
Who's it addressed to?
Mars.
From him or to him?
Two.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
You see Antonio come out with something behind his back. He's like, all right, I'm warming up to the fact, having a pseudo little one running around here again. So here. And he puts a little hat on Squirt
I
and
can't.
has a marker and draws a little envelope on the top of it. All right, Squirt.
That is the cutest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Well, if you all could do me one last is where there's while I one's training.
Sorry,
That would be wonderful.
your audio cut
Right.
off a bit for me there. You buffered.
If you could all do me one last favor while I start the training for this little one and put these packages back where they're supposed to be, ones that aren't soggy.
Like, deliver them for you?
Is
Or
that
just-
too much?
I know.
I thought these packages were. I thought we made these up.
No, these
No,
three
Scorp-
are real.
the one Scorp
Oh,
brought. No, Scorp brought more from the side of the tavern with the flowers.
We can do that, sure.
Wonderful. I guess I'll see you around. Then he pats Scorp on the back and starts leading him to the back room. Right. So you just have 2 packages. 1 to trifles and 1 to tucked in.
Okay. How are we dividing this money?
I just split it 2 ways between you and Zephyr. I didn't really help out this time, so I think it should go
Nah,
to the 2 of you.
I think we could do it pretty easily. You two take 7, and I'll take 6, or you two can take it because I don't care.
I'll take 7.
I can take 7.
Nice.
Okay.
Zephyr wouldn't know that math, but you know.
The minute we step outside, because Nora's not carrying one of the packages because she's got this envelope, she is ripping the envelope open and reading whatever the fuck is in this fucking letter.
As
Well, I
they
think
step
that's
outside, I'm gonna turn
What?
around.
No, Krita, that is so rude. Are you kidding me right now?
Nope.
Before we do, actually, can I do something in the mailroom?
Oh no, like it's not over. It's just that specifically is for next time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Preferably when they leave, I was going to write a small letter, get a pouch with a box or something, and address it to a house in Verdun, and put 20 gold in it.
Sure. And do that. All right. So where are you guys going first? You have the tavern delivery and the trifle.
I almost feel like the tavern is right next door.
Makes sense. All right, you go in. You are welcomed by the familiar face of Leonard behind the counter. Ah,
Delivery.
oh. Kind of opens it. You see, it's just a lot of bread. He's like, oh, that's what it is. That's good. He like just picks it up, and then you hear in the back just Isabella.
Easy.
As you walk in, you also feel a rush of wind by you as Sky is just immediately in front of you. Were you able to get my string?
Not yet, but something tells me it might be in this box that's going to Trifles.
Okay. I can't wait. She's just kind of like, just Anseli sitting in her little like barred corner that she paid for. All right. So off the trifle.
Off the Trifles.
You walk in and you see that Ambrette is not currently there. It is open, but she is elsewhere.
Is there like a bell I can ding?
A bell like goes off when you walk in. It's
Can I
very
just can I just shake it some more?
You hear from like a closed door in the back, like, just one moment.
I respectfully stop.
You after a few moments you see she comes out. It's like holding so many items, like trying to hold all of these like bottles and rope and just tons of things, and she's just kind of looking at you. Ah, yes, you are back. And she just starts like restocking things. Ah, the package light. Opens it. Da, 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 da. You do see her pull out the wire that you would assume to be 4-string.
We took care of your delivery problem.
Ah, that's right. Alright, so I think I can give you. I will give you a permanent discount on everything. How's that?
I love a discount. Speaking of discounts, that string.
Ah, right. I think. Here, just take it.
Oh, I like you. I like you a lot.
I hope our paths cross again. And if you're ever in a sign, tell me.
I actually need just one more thing. Could I get some string, preferably something like a fishing line, and I can with some bells. Smaller the better.
Sure. Let me after a few moments of wrestling, she has some string and about like 5 or 6 little bells. I think together that would come to 2 silver.
Okay. If I could get as many bells as possible, that would be great.
Yeah, okay, so she'll get like a bigger bag of bells out. This one probably has like 30. I'll say like
Nice.
10 silver. So decent games played from my side. Won't do you long.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, that is all I need.
I hope you have a good rest of your journey. Alrighty. So you enter the city square with the fountain that, even no matter what the strange particles that seem to fly into the fountain, it remains clear as ever. And Nora, you also notice that with the dock. The dock.
Oh, like the water's always clear?
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
I think things are going great.
Of course, I'm gonna take the
If
string to Sky.
Yeah. Right.
while we go, I'm gonna talk to the bartender. Whenever she's done with that.
Yeah, sure thing. Sky immediately sees you again. She's like, "Oh, you finally found it!" And she before you can even answer, she just rips it out of your hand and just starts stringing her lute back. She's like, "Okay, so I don't normally tell people this, but you've been really nice and really helpful. So, I know one of the people on the Wayfaring Council, and I could put in a good word for you, as you seem to be wanting to be adventurers."
The Wayfaring Council, is that different from the League? Or is that...
The Wayfaring Council, make a history check.
I got so excited I think I do.
Me, like popcorn.
I love history. 15.
The Wayfaring Council is the group that is in charge of the league.
Oh, well,
If you would like, I hope I'm not being too forward.
no, my friends are far more bent on being part of the League than I am at the moment, but I may not have very many options, but
You're
if...
a free spirit, are you?
Most certainly. But I suppose if we are going to apply, we could use all the help we could get, so, your word sounds like a wonderful opportunity, so...
So if you're ever there, you can just mention my name to the Welkin.
Okay, to the Welkin?
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm making a will box.
What?
I'm making a little box.
A little box?
A will box.
I was gonna talk to the bartender real quick
Uh-huh.
and just ask, hello, traveling through this area, have you ever seen a man a little bit shorter than me, like a head shorter than me, darker hair, goes by Marcus, wears armor like mine?
I don't recall. Sorry.
All right. Thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
Oh.
And then she's gonna quickly run into the store, because nobody else is there. She's gonna go in really quick.
Sure.
Talk to later. Hello. Quick. Do you have any the nerd glasses? The help people see?
You're looking for glasses out here?
No, they're for a friend, for somebody else.
Well, tell your friend that I do not. But if you are
You know,
looking
stupid. It was a stupid question. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good.
in
And
the
then she runs away.
world, they make things. Goodbye. All right. So,
Real quick, how do you spell Welkin?
Welkin. It's just Welkin.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
It is not spelled like the shell / snail.
All right. As you are just kind of chilling at the tavern, after all of the events have unfolded for the last couple of days, what with trying to catch a postal scandal or whatever you would call what just happened,
A cute
you
little
hear a distant
friend. Boris!
Oh, shit, we forgot to feed the boar.
Oh, he's been fine. He's always scrounging in garbage and shit.
You look, and Boris has just been free wandering around the city for the last 2 days.
Sick.
Oh, they probably ate the baby or something.
No, no. Probably just like a lot of garbage.
He walks over to like a bunch of the kids that the day before were playing with chalk. They've like continued working
Oh
on whatever.
God, he ate the kid.
Kids are still there. He just walks over and the kids start getting all excited and petting him. And they start like drawing on chalk on him.
I'm gonna walk over and give Boris an apple. Just pet his little head. Alright, bud, we're gonna go out again pretty soon, so have your fun. I'm gonna go get drunk.
And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do before we?
No, since
I
you
think
won't
those are
let
the
me
choice.
read that damn letter.
That's for next time.
Io does
Mhm.
take that fishing line and tie bells evenly across it.
Okay.
And every night before she goes to bed, she is going to make a perimeter with a line and bells around her room.
Like you don't have to
Over
live
the
there. Home is fine.
yeah, exactly. And that's just going to be part of her ritual whenever since she's awful at keeping watch, she's hoping this will help her.
Yeah.
How cute!
Make a perception.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That is a 10.
While you're setting this up, you can briefly see your reflection in the bells, and you see a shadow is fine.
Oh, that fuck card. Um, um. All right. Is it like it's my shadow? It isn't really. All right. I think the bells are small enough. She's not going to concern herself with it. She's going to let that be.
Yeah, they're pretty small, but like when you're working with something like that, you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
All right.
She is going to hold it, and while looking at it, take out her knife and toss it back to where the shadow is, while looking at the bell.
You would think that even in like the reflection, you would see like some kind of like when the knife goes through, but it's like there's nothing like.
Okay, that's all I wanted to try.
And you, as you like reconvene all together in the tavern, I assume Zephyr is also there, to the tune of jingling bells from Io, and also the jingling sound of my phone, apparently.
Mm.
Jingle
Boris.
bells sounds different here.
You hear the bars start picking up. You hear the jingling of bells from Io. You hear from outside and the laughter of children. And Io, the ever come. And with that, you are planning your next day's journey ahead. So I think we'll pick up there next week. By next week, I mean whenever we play next.
Probably next week.
Yeah.
Hey, it's very cool. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.